Hey guys, it's Alejandro on 100 here once again, and welcome to Phineas and Ferb month. That's right, I'm doing Phineas and Ferb month since it's August already. By the way, happy August everybody. And I'm going to do Phineas and Ferb month to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Phineas and Ferb, which means my read to review of Phineas and Ferb is actually coming out on the show's 15th anniversary on August 17th. Which I'm super hyped to do the review. Anyways, to start the Feast of Our Month in a bang, and also to celebrate the premiere of Hamster and Gretel, which that show will come out next Friday. So yeah, I'll be doing my top 10 best episodes of Feast of Ferb. If you guys know me, they are the list of the episodes that I do know. These are the episodes on there that I do know that are still run that are still regret. Sorry guys, it's Tati. And on the very first video of Feast of Our Month, I'm doing my top 10 best Feast of Our episodes. These episodes of Feast of Our that I really love, that I really enjoy a lot, that I never watched them non-stop. Anyways, let's get to number 10 of the. Let's get on the top 10 best Feast of Our episodes. Coming up number 10, my number 10 favorite episode of Feast of Our is The Beak. That was a very great episode. The action in this episode is really entertaining, and I really like the story. I like the plot, and I really love how Feast of Our transformed into a superhero with the beak. That is the most creative thing I've ever seen in Feast of Our period. Those are so creative. These episodes are so creative that this episode made me want to see a show about the beak. Anyways, this is why I decided to put this on my number 10 spot. There is a place on number 10 because the only flaw is where Isabella is very mean to Phineas in this episode. So yeah, that episode really deserves on my number 10 spot. Number 9, the season 4 Feast of Our episode, or season 9 the fan series, My Sweet Ride. That was a very awesome episode. I really like how the characters from Feast of Our transfer themselves into the 50s styled costume characters. And I like the sides. I really like the plot. I really like the song My Sweet Ride. My Sweet Ride is a really awesome song. So that's why I decided to put this episode on my number 9 spot. Number 8. This is an episode that I really loved watching when I was a kid. Nerds of a Feather. Wow. That episode is so emotional. I remember watching that episode when I was a kid, and after watching that episode, I really enjoyed it. I really like the plot, the story. I like the characters in this episode. I really like how Feast of Ferb transferred themselves into a Star Wars related movie from Feast of Ferb. That was so creative. I really like how Candace dressed up as Ducky Momo, which is so great. So that's why I decided to put this episode as my number 8 spot of the best Feast of Ferb episodes. Coming up number 7, the very first Feast of Ferb episode. My God, this is a fantastic way to open up this great show. I like the character. I really like the plot. I really like how they start the show in a really great note. I really like the plot. I really like the character. I really like the characters they made. And the animation in this episode is outdated because they upgraded the animation season 2 onwards. So I decided to put this on my number 7 spot. Coming on number 6. Tip of the day. That was an amazing episode. Because I really loved the song Egglet. That was an amazing song. And this song is part of my top 10 best Feast of Our songs. So I decided to put this episode as my number 6 spot because this episode is outstanding. Another episode I really love from Feast and Ferb, the Put That Pearl Away. That was an awesome episode. I really like this song. The Queen of Golf episode song. That was a catchy song, and I really like how Stacey had a golf stadium. That's why I decided to put this episode on my number 5 spot. Another episode I love from Phineas and Ferb is Land Beach Party of Terror. These are the episodes I absolutely love with a passion. Number 4, Backyard Beach. Wow. That episode is awesome. I really like the song Backyard Beach. That was a great song. And I really like everything about this episode. That's why I decided to put it on my number 4 spot. And now, number 3. Gaming the System. That was a very great episode. The characters in this episode are great. I really like how they reference Super Mario and the song Let's Go Digital. Hands down the best song of the entire show, along with the theme song in Summer Belongs to You, which number I expect. I'm going to put Summer Belongs to You on number 2, along with Isabelle and the Temple of Sap. That's why I decided to put this episode on my number 3 spot. Coming on number 2, Summer Belongs to You. Wow. That episode is outstanding. That episode is so damn good. The character, Lamborghini Strikes Back, if you watch this is going to be favorite because I know it's your favorite episode of all time. The characters are great, and I really like the plot of this episode. So, I decided to put this episode on my number 2 spot. And now, let's get into the number 1 best episode of Phineas and Ferb. The number 1 best Phineas and Ferb episodes I'll ever see in my life goes to, dude, we're getting the band back together, and the season 2 Phineas and Ferb episode, Isabella and the Temple of Sap. Those 2 episodes, hands down, the best Phineas and Ferb episodes I've ever watched. Period. They have a great plot, great characters, and my favorite song of Dude When We Are Together is A God Rhythm, Fabulous, and the Get Inside Your Heart. Those 3 songs were outstanding. As for Isabella and Temple of Sap, I love that episode. This episode made me feel like I want to see a spin-off to the Fireside Girls. Just like the Loud House got a spin-off called the Casa Grandes. So, I decided to put these episodes on my number 1 spot. Best episode of the show, period. So, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Like and share your friends. And stay tuned for episode 61 of Allahana Kuda Group Chat, aka the season 5 premiere of Allahana Kuda Group Chat, which I'll be doing that when the code is available in Google Chat for the video call. Goodbye, guys.